to defeat. Dreaming through the shadows, gotta compete. All fire high, no room for retreat. Heroes sweat under the darker light. Echoes of victory in the dead of night. Streaming battles, no screens so bright. Living legends shining never right. Midnight stars under a digital moon. Streaming live feels like the truth. Champions rise in the heat of the tune. In the arena, the stars so aloof. Blades cutting air, fans in a roar. Players take flight, hearts outpour. Streaming passions can't ignore. Living the dream, always wanting more. Velvet night comes the true king. Streaming the anthem, warriors sing. In between the firelights, the glory's reign. This is the moment, let freedom swing. Every move's story, written in sweat. Tales of triumph, no regret. Streaming intensity, can't forget. Midnight sparks forever, I'll bet.
Hello and welcome on in to the Abe Stark Sports Center here in Coney Island, Brooklyn. We've got another exhibition match here for you today. It's the 16U Stars national team taking on the 15U South Westchester Blackhawks from the boardwalk. We got 4 minutes on the warm-up board, time enough to tell you that the Stars, coming off their heartbreaking loss yesterday to the Great Neck Bruins, 1-0, and it was a broken play that led to the goal that the Bruins were able to put past today's home team. And so the Stars looking to rebound off that loss and have some home cooking here in Coney Island. The Blackhawks coming in today 1-6 according to the My Hockey rankings, and they'll look to get another one in the win column, as will the Stars, for this exhibition game. 15 minutes for 3 periods a pop for this exhibition match. Don't forget to join us again next weekend, Saturday night, right here on Midnight Sports. Stars head up to E.J. Murray to take on this very same Blackhawks team. So this is the first of a doubleheader stretched over 6 days. We hope you'll join us right here on Midnight Sports. But first, 3 minutes left on the warm-up board. We're going to give you an extended look in at these warm-ups. And we'll see you for puck drop period 1 coming up next right here on Midnight Sports.
Streets are empty, echoes howl. Daylight breaks in shattered ground. Engine roars like beast on fire, chasing dreams on broken wire. Pedal down, the rush is real. Heartbeats sync with spinning wheel. Lights flash by in blurry streak. Highway signs too fast to peak. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Hands grip tight, the steering wheel. Stealing nerves against the field. Rolling hills and sharp descents. Never stop us, don't help it. Radio blares adrenaline. Fingers tap on skin and tin. Horizon looms but never near. Push the limits, lose the fear. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, on fire. Living life now, no fear, no doubt.
Well, just 1 second left here. There goes the warm-up buzzer. Stars will collect around their net to get set here. Just a little bit of last-minute strategy as they discuss how they're going to take on the road Westchester Blackhawks in their road reds today. Stars in their home whites. They'll be moving left to right on your television screen and radio dial if you're just tuning in. Well, Westchester out there in the road reds, as we were saying, Stars in their home whites. And the Stars will be moving left to right on your television screen here from Abe Stark for the first and third periods. We'll get you centered on the center logo for puck drop. Period 1, 15 minutes on the border. Reminder, the clock on your television screen is just suggestive of the clock in the arena. And so if you look at it and think to yourself, boy, the LED lights in the rink up there, across, well, next to the American flag, don't agree with the clock. Follow the clock that you can see in red rather than one on your screen. That's just to help viewers at home try and follow along. In any event, we are almost set here from a sunny, beautiful day down in Coney Island, Brooklyn. We can't thank you enough for joining us right here on Midnight Sports. We're going to get this one kicked off about a half hour late, but when you've got the last game of the day, that's just how it goes in youth hockey. And so, getting set for puck drop, period 1. You're still going to get your fill of that youth hockey here from Coney Island. Just a little bit delayed. All right, over the boards comes Adamek. Latito into the blue paint. After Ryan Speaker had the crease yesterday, it will be Luke Latito between the pipes here from Abe Stark. And the boards being pounded. We are just about ready to roll here. It's Russo at the dot, winning that faceoff forward, but the Blackhawks will take over in their own end. On the forecheck is Adamek. It's Kocher on the far side of the ice, works it up toward O'Day, who tries to slap it in farther. And onward we play here in the neutral zone. The puck sits in front of the advertising boards. Now it's dumped in. Latito out of his cage for the first time today to stop that puck for O'Day. O'Day over for Adamek in the near corner. Blackhawks control there. They dump right back in. Turning for it is Schaefer on the backhand. He's got O'Day wide. Tries to get it to him. Hits a skate, but he knocks his man down. Does Thomas Schaefer. Now it'll be Russo back the other way. Comes near side for Adamek. Adamek on the puck. He's going to dump that all the way in. It's going to roll to the side of the cage, and then there's a big collision. And so we'll have a stoppage in play here momentarily as the net off its moorings. Get just a bit of a delay, and it'll be, or should be, an offensive zone draw here for the Stars momentarily. Near circle drop. They'll get 5 new skaters out there. It'll be Schulman to take. He's got Polyakov on the near side of the ice. And there's the puck drop. And it'll be the Stars working it up to the point. On out, though. Bouncing puck will be settled down by Coronati. Works it up strong side. Polyakov taps that over for Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck. Works that farther up the ice. It was Gitman gaining the line and dumping in. And so now the Blackhawks have to retrieve in their own end. Far half wall. It's the Stars laying the wood on that side. Getting a cheer from their bench. Shot comes in. And that one is deflected and saved nicely by the Blackhawks. It's the Stars trying to corral the puck. Puck comes all the way past the blue line, though, and so onward we play as the Stars will go point to point. It's Coronati for Viscoso, back to Coronati, who will retrieve in the far defensive corner. Tries to work that up to the far half wall, does exactly that. Puck's flicked up toward Polyakov, who's going to dump on in, hits the end boards, and the Stars can get a 5-man change out of this. It's now the Stars stalking into the zone. It's Bergman firing in, saved nicely there by the Blackhawks once again. Blackhawks control far corner, but it's Bolognick on the puck. He dances with it there, tries to tap it farther. 2 Blackhawks all over him, and South Westchester will use the boards to get this puck up and out. It's Schaefer going point to point now for Ramos. Ramos, the captain, throws that all the way in, but it was close enough to a Blackhawk that icing gets waved. And so the Stars on the forecheck comes up to Bolognick. He shoots just wide on a deflection. O'Connor has the puck, throws it toward the slot. Bergman tries to settle it down in the far corner. Right in front of the old Zamboni over there, trying to get that puck free. They do exactly that, do the Stars. They shoot in, save nicely, still loose, top of the crease. Blackhawks control now, and it will be a puck ejected out of the zone by the road team. Schaefer controls, is going to come back on the near side of the ice. He uses the glass this time, might go for an icing. No arm up, never reached the end line anyway, as it hit a couple of players in front. And it's the Blackhawks this time shooting all the way in on Lazito, who's just going to cover that puck. And so we will get a stoppage in play for a moment. Well, this is going to be a near circle drop with 12:21 remaining to go in this first period. Viscoso controls that drop off the clean win by the Stars, and the Stars will work that up far side of the ice. It's Fauci controlling now at center ice. Fauci gains a line, dumps on in, and gives chase. He's got Schulman with him. Schulman bodying his man, pinning the defender there at the end walls as the Blackhawks look to escape on the near side of the ice. They do skate it up and out of the zone, pass all the way across the neutral zone, and dump in. Now turning for it is Viscoso to the near corner. It's Viscoso on the puck. Absolutely destroys his man. Oh, boy, they're going to be playing Amazing Grace with the bodies he's burying out there pretty soon. In any event, it's the Blackhawks firing that across, and Latito able to jump on that quickly. And so we get one more stoppage in play in the Stars' defensive zone with 11:40 left to go in this first period. Well, a couple of saves there by Latito. Sees this at 3 shots apiece. And it's a face-off one again by the Stars, who corral the puck behind their own net. Ramos on the puck, works it up to the near side of the ice, rolls all the way up toward Adamek. Adamek now on the puck, streaking in the offensive zone. Tight angle shot, saved nicely by the Blackhawks netminder, and the Stars look to collect far side of the ice. It's Kocher over there throwing it through the blue paint. Nobody home for the Stars. They'll have to reset on the sunny part of this rink. It's Adamek tapping it farther. Cocker over there, and should say Kocher, that is. Told a few different pronunciations here for the big 24 out there, and so it'll be the Blackhawks working that puck in deep. Well, 24 had a great game yesterday. He's looking to build on it today, is Kocher. And now the Stars all the way through the neutral zone. They'll dump in. That one's just going to be scooped up, and we'll get a stoppage there as the Stars with another shot on goal, but not much more just yet. And so it will be a face-off in the offensive zone, far side of the ice for the Stars. 10:42 remaining to go here in the first period. And Bolognick to take the drop. One all the way up to the blue line with a little verve to it. It's going to come all the way out of the zone. Stopping is Viscoso, trying to work it over toward Coronati. Blackhawks have it at the top of the slot. Blackhawks have the puck. They'll dangle in far side of the ice. They shoot in and they score. Well, just like that, the Blackhawks able to find the back of the net. And so it's Blackhawks 1, Stars nothing with 10:27 left to go here in the first. Visitors take the early lead. Now the Stars will look to get that one back in quickly. And it'll be Schulman to take the drop at the logo. Blackhawks control forward. And pinching up there was Ramos to cut out the threat. Blackhawks have it in front of the advertising board. They'll dump in once again. And it's the captain with the puck on his stick thinking about curling toward the forehand, faking his man out, going back behind his net and reversing that puck all the way over. Blackhawks control at the point. They're going to fire that in. Takes a deflection up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage in play. With 10:05 left to go here in the first period, it took a deflection off a Blackhawks stick, and so the faceoff will be outside the zone. Well, it'll be Polyakov to take that drop, winning it forward. It looked like perhaps it was Schulman. Now, anyway, puck comes all the way, and it's Bergman on the puck, not Polyakov, as he has the puck in the far corner, touched up but not out by the Blackhawks just yet. Puck sits in that far corner, 4 players in on it. Bergman trying to separate his man from the puck, comes away with it on the forehand, thinks about passing it across to Schaefer, but doesn't want to turn the puck over in a dangerous position, makes the smart play as O'Day takes that deeper into the zone, and the puck comes up to the near corner. Blackhawks try to get there first, but it's Schaefer able to get that puck deeper in the zone. Puck comes all the way around to O'Day, far side. He's just going to tap it farther into the zone. Schulman lets it go, getting it all the way to the end boards. It's now O'Day firing that in. Deflection carries that just wide. Stars nearly to it. They take a shot, but it's deflected. It was Bergman who was nearly home. Instead, that puck's going to go up into the benches, and it should be a faceoff in the zone for the Stars. Well, 9:12 left to go in what's been an active first period so far. And it'll be Bolognic to take the drop. And he wins it forward, but without possession. Blackhawks come away with it, and they throw it all the way to the far side of the ice. Now it's Coronati firing in wide of the cage. And so the puck's going to come up to Bolognic once again. He tries to work that down low for Fauci. Fauci across toward the slot. And now that puck goes into the slot. Nobody home, though, in that mid slot for the Stars. They had creeped toward the blue paint. Blackhawks able to get that puck up and out of the zone. Coronati there. He's going to tap that puck all the way across. And it'll be the Stars trying to collect it again as that puck comes to the near half wall. Stars and Viscoso on the puck there, but they're draped by Blackhawks right now. Fauci comes in for support to make a third Star trying to dig that puck out. And the Stars able to jam it all the way up to the near point, not out. Shot comes in, deflected. Latito with a good reaction save there as the Blackhawks nearly home on the deflection. It's Viscoso now bodying his man in the near corner. Stars need its own clearance here. That comes all the way across to the far circle. Coronati with the block. Fauci's going to pick up that rolling puck and skate it out of the zone. Fauci around one man, around two, into the offensive zone, buying his team time to change here. Fauci gets taken down. No call coming as the Blackhawks have that puck, but they can't get it out of the zone. Fauci had bought enough time for Kocher to dump that puck back into the zone. Now the Stars will have to reset in the neutral zone. Ramos taps it to himself. He looks up. He sees a lot of open ice in front. On the forehand, shoots it, tries to go 5-hole, and it's a nice save there by the Blackhawks netminder. And the ensuing shot hits the side of the cage. So Russo over to the far half wall to try and pick this puck up. It's Ramos tucking that toward the slot. Can't find a Stars stick as the Blackhawks look to break out of the zone. They do. Schaefer will turn for the puck. Got Ramos far side of the ice. He's going to use the strong side to get that puck to safety as it sits in front of the scorer's booth, and then it's touched farther, and Ramos will track back to his own zone for it. 7:13 left to go in the first period here as the Stars try to get control of the puck in the neutral zone. Blackhawks currently have it right in front of the advertising boards, far side of the ice. Schaefer will settle that rolling puck down and work it up the center of the ice. He finds Russo there. Russo in stride into the offensive zone. Russo tries to go around a man. The ice monster ends up with the puck, but Coronati will settle this down, slap it up through the neutral zone. The Blackhawks come back in, but this time they're offside, and so we get a stoppage in play with 6:49 left to go in the first. It'll be a faceoff just outside the Stars zone. Well, looks like it'll be Schulman to take. Scott Gitman to his left, Polyakov to his right. And that puck is eventually won by the Stars. It's Viscoso passing that up toward Schulman. Schulman on the puck with speed through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Shoots and just misses the cage. Oh boy, the closest the Stars have been yet. Ensuing shot comes back in and saved nicely once again by the Blackhawks netminder. Puck sits in the far corner. Stars through Polyakov, Schulman, and Gitman trying to get that puck to the center, but instead the Blackhawks have it near side of the ice, right in front of their bench. Big hit there, as it will be Gitman taking that puck into the offensive end, leaves it for Schulman, who self-pass off the boards, far side of the ice, and then he's able to rack it deep. Schulman skating well out there so far today. It's Polyakov bodying his man. Puck's not going to roll all the way up to Viscoso, though, and the Blackhawks will come the other way with the puck. Sits there at center ice until Schulman able to fire that back in. And we get a stoppage in play for a puck that hit the benches. So we'll get what should be a neutral zone faceoff here with 6 minutes even left to go in the first. Tell them. Well, that puck is now dropped in, and it's Ramos on the puck in the far corner. Belonik trying to get that puck out of harm's way. It's shot in on the backhand wide of the cage, and so now it's the Blackhawks dumping in once again, and a heavy hit there is going to go for a penalty. And so, with 5:37 left to go in this first period, the Stars are going to go to the box first for what looked to be a roughing call. And so we'll see exactly what the call is here. As O'Day to the box, it's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. The penalty killer's over the boards here. Kocher out there with Russo. Penalty on the board. We're ready to roll here. And it's Viscoso and Coronati as the defenders. As that puck gets flicked up and out of the zone. A good clear there by the Stars on the kill. Blackhawks have to reset at their own blue line. It's the Blackhawks at the logo. They'll dump on in. And the Stars will turn and give chase. Coronati on the puck at the end boards. Racks it all the way to the far point. Not out just yet. Blackhawks down low. Once again, Coronati on the puck. He'll curl behind his net. Tap it over to Viscoso. Viscoso with a little bit of ice in front of him, able to flick that out of the zone, but it wasn't going for an icing, that is, as it looked like it took a deflection on the way out, and the linesman called the same. So onward we play. 1:20 left to go on the man advantage here for the Blackhawks as the Stars stalk back to their own zone to get this puck up and out once again. They had sucked the Blackhawks forwards in, try and kill some more of this penalty. That puck hits the end boards, goes off the back of the cage, and it'll be Viscoso racking it up toward Russo, who's able to get that puck up to the blue line, but no farther. Viscoso turns once again with the puck on his forehand. He's going to use the glass this time. This one should go for an icing, and it does. And so, get a stoppage in play here with 4:30 left to go in the first. It's going to be another defensive zone draw for the Stars. 53 seconds left to go on the man advantage. It's a win there by the Blackhawks, who work it up to the point and then down low to the half wall. Blackhawks stalk in their side of the cage now, back up to top of the circle. Blackhawks will walk the blue line. They shoot in. That's a wonderful shot block there by Fauci, who's able to cut out the threat all the way back to the offensive blue line for the Stars. He gets a cheer from his teammates and the crowd as the Blackhawks will try to come back in again, but not past Fauci. And it'll be the Blackhawks coming the other way to pick up the puck in their own end. Blackhawks on the puck, top of the near defensive circle for them. They'll come up to the near side, try to stalk into the offensive zone again, but this time they're offside, and this will be a face-off just outside the zone of the Stars. 13 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 3:50 left to go in the first period, and the Stars skaters have earned themselves a change after keeping the puck out of their end. It's Polyakov to take the drop. He wins it over toward the scorer's table, and the Blackhawks turn and dump in. Schaefer gives chase for the puck in the near corner. Schaefer on the puck, works it up to Polyakov. Polyakov around one man, not the second, though, as he was surrounded. Rolling puck finds Ramos, who uses the glass to get that out of the zone, and we're now back to 5-on-5 skating as Ramos has the puck, works it over toward Schaefer. Schaefer out of the zone to the neutral zone. Blackhawks now control. They come back strong side. Bouncing puck's going to find Ramos right in front of his own cage. He'll steer it around his cage, buy some time and space, and it looked like it was Gitman who was handcuffed on the pass, and so we get a stoppage in play and a face-off that should be coming up in a moment. We'll see just a little bit of a scorer's conversation with the official here with 3:14 left to go in the first. Conversation over. And face off far side of the neutral zone. Coming right up. Now it's the Blackhawks controlling that, but only momentarily. It's Polyakov firing in. That one goes high and wide of the cage off a deflection. Polyakov on the forecheck. Harasses his man into an early pass. Puck comes up to Viscoso at the point. He's going to dump in. Bouncing puck side of the cage. Blackhawks control behind the net. They'll reverse. Will the Blackhawks once and twice and send that puck to the far side of the ice. It'll be Coronati dumping in once again. Turning for it there was Polyakov. Blackhawks two at first, but Viscoso able to keep the zone. He slaps that in all the way over for Gitman, far side of the ice. Gitman dumps back in, and now it's the Stars trying to control the puck, but the Blackhawks come away with it to the blue line, and now the Blackhawks in business through the neutral zone. Blackhawks all the way into the offensive zone. They fire in wide of the cage. They try and pick that puck up on the near side of the ice. It will be Coronati, though, on his backhand, working that puck up to the top of the circle. Bouncing puck's going to leave the zone as it's Gitman on the puck. He's able to dump in and go for a change as we tick toward 2 minutes left to play here in a first period that's seen a lot of action, but not a lot of goals. And now the Blackhawks in business. It's Schaefer in the middle of a 2-on-1. They shoot in. That shot pass off the pads, and it was Latito and Schaefer combining to cut out the threat. Oh boy, put it in a defensive textbook for the goaltender and the defenseman there. They played that perfectly as the Stars live to fight another day. And now it's the Stars clearing the defensive zone. Blackhawks will dump right back in, and the Stars will clear once again. Blackhawks one more time, dumping in off the side of the cage, and now it's Coronati firing that up to Bergman, who's got some time and space on the Blackhawks change ahead of him. Bergman all the way into the zone, shoots in across the face of the goal. Stars look to pick it up at the point. O'Day able to do so, and on the backhand tries to chip it farther. 3 Blackhawks in the way, though, and South Westchester able to clear their zone as Schaefer goes to pick up the puck once again at the near defensive circle, all the way across the ice for Bergman. Bergman on the puck. He'll dump in all the way deep, and O'Connor will give chase on the forecheck. It's Bergman who gets that puck back, tries to return the pass to O'Connor. Pinching in there is O'Day. He's able to take the body of the man who was stalking out of the zone, but here come the Blackhawks. It's a 3-on-1 developing for them all the way across, and the shot goes wide. Latito might have gotten a piece of that one, and from the cheers he's getting, he very much did. And so the Stars we'll have to try and find that puck in the offensive zone. The Blackhawks control with 38 seconds left to go. We'll get those goals right on your screen. Sorry about that. Just give it 1 second here. As I promise, there have not been 3 goals in this game, just shots. Wrong button. But it'll be the Blackhawks now to the box, and it should be a face-off for the Stars in the offensive end with 33 seconds left to go in this period. If they don't score, of course, it'll carry over to the middle frame. And so 2 minutes goes on the board for the Blackhawks penalty. Onto the ice comes Gitman, O'Day, Bergman, Kocher, and Balonik. Stars control the puck. They work it up the near half wall, and it's aggressive forecheck there by the Blackhawks. See them all the way out to the blue line. 2 skaters out to the blue line. Stars, if they can get that puck deep, might have some room to operate, and that's exactly what they do. It's Kocher on the puck there, but we're going to get a call. Well, some discussion here right at the Blackhawks bench. Blackhawks are going to go to the box for a bench minor, it looks like. The officials were talking to the coach or a player on the Blackhawks bench. And so Blackhawks now have 2 in the box, 11 seconds left to go in this period. It's a 5-on-3 for the Stars, and they shoot in just wide of the cage. The deflection carries that puck wide. 3 seconds left to go. Shot comes in. It's deflected wide there. That'll do it for the period. Stars will have a 5-on-3 when we come back after intermission. This is Midnight Sports.
rolling hills and sharp descents. Never stop, but so hell-bent. Radio plays adrenaline. Fingers tap on skin and tin. Horizon looms, but never near. Push the limits, lose the fear. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor, throw this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt.
All right, we're back. Intermission just about over as the Stars, their best chance yet to score in this game, a 5-on-3 here for 1 minute and 26 seconds. And so the Stars win that face-off clean, work that puck all the way over toward O'Day. O'Day trying to find Kocher as they stalk into the offensive zone. Bolognic will have to stop that puck and not enter as the Stars would have been offside. Still 1:12 left to go on the 5-on-3 as the Stars able to easily gain some zone entry there. Bergman takes that drop pass, works it back for O'Day. O'Day walks the blue line, top of the slot, looks for Bolognic. He finds him. It's Bolognic on the puck over for O'Day. O'Day with some time and space, shoots in. It's blockered aside by the Blackhawks netminder. It's now the Stars working that puck to the near side of the ice. Bolognic back to O'Day, top of the slot. O'Day fires in. This one goes wide of the cage. 41 seconds left to go as Bolognic tries to settle that puck down, but it's swiped out of the zone, and O'Day will retreat and wait for all of his forwards to leave the offensive zone. 31 seconds left to go on this 5-on-3, but this time Stars are offside, and so they'll have to wait for the faceoff. With 27 seconds left to go on the two-man advantage. It'll be a face-off in the neutral zone for the home team, trying to find the back of the net here on the 5-on-3. It's Russo. Clean face-off win back to Ramos. Ramos tries to swipe that over toward Viscoso. A skate gets in the way. Ramos works it back to O'Connor, and the pass handcuffs everybody, so the Blackhawks able to take that bouncing puck and eject it out of the zone. Stars set up once again. Now carrying that puck forward is O'Connor. Stars try to get that puck deep, but it hits the official on the far side of the ice. It's pinned against the advertising boards. We're back to 5-on-4 hockey now for 17 seconds as the Stars try to find the back of the net here. Tapping it forward is O'Connor as the puck is worked deep into the far corner. O'Connor able to force his man into an early pass, and Russo gets in the way of the zone exit. It's now the Blackhawks, though, firing that all the way down. It'll be 5-on-5 hockey here after the icing and an offensive zone drop, but the Blackhawks have successfully killed off the 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4. And so with 13-13 left to go here in the second, it's still Blackhawks 1, Stars nothing. And Russo to take the drop at the near circle. One forward by the Stars, but without control. O'Day fires that in. It hits a skate, goes wide. Russo tries to take over and the near corner. He gets a little support from a teammate who fires it up to O'Day. Some crisp passing there from Kocher. O'Day just couldn't pull the trigger with a stick in his way, and so the Blackhawks will turn this into a 2-on-1. Blackhawks side of the cage. They shoot in. Latito with the save. Oh, a wonderful save there by Luke Latito. Keeps this a one-goal game. Shots now even at 9 apiece. That rolling puck is going to come in on net, and we'll get a stoppage in play as it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars with 12:40 left to go here in the second period. Now Briscoe out there with Schulman and Fauci. It's a clean win there by the Stars, but forward not back, and so Blackhawks will take over and work that puck through the neutral zone. Puck tapped forward there by the Blackhawks. They're able to spin that toward the slot. Bouncing puck steered aside by Latito, and now it's the Blackhawks curling once again and throwing in wide of the cage. It's the Blackhawks controlling, trying to throw out front, but instead, Fauci's going to come away with it. He throws it up to the blue line, not out just yet, but it is tapped farther there by Schulman, and it's Fauci trying to get in the way of that puck, but instead it ends up offside, and so we will get a face-off in the neutral zone here with 12:07 left to go in this middle frame. Now it'll be Schulman to take the drop. And now Stars trying to win that puck back at their blue line. Looked like it was almost up into the benches, but instead stays in the field of play. Fauci able to work that back for Viscoso, who sends that up into the neutral zone. Briscoe fires on that puck. Blackhawks will come the other way. Bodying his man is Coronati, near side of the ice. Schulman takes over, uses the glass to try and find Fauci, far side of the ice, as that bouncing puck stays in the Stars zone. It's the Blackhawks trying to work that puck deep on the forehand. They send that puck all the way wide, and now it's Coronati reaching and tapping to Briscoe, gets it out of the zone. Now on the forecheck comes Fauci, rolling puck all the way behind the cage. Fauci able to jam it up there. All alone behind the cage is Fauci. He's got a delay, looking for support. Tries to work it up toward Gitman. Gitman dumps it in deeper. It's Fauci and Gitman combining to cut out the threat at first. Bouncing puck eventually finds a Blackhawk as Fauci able to get to the bench. And now the Blackhawks will fire a long one in that's steered aside by Latito. Blackhawks trying to control that puck at the far corner of the ice. Stars come away with it, but only to the blue paint. Latito makes a huge save. Rolling puck. Everyone down. We don't have a whistle yet. Now we do. And just like that, Latito with two quick saves. And we get a stoppage in play. And so it will be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. But that's all Blackhawks were able to muster, and so still a one-goal hockey game out there. It's the Blackhawks winning that faceoff, dumping in deep, and the Stars look to control on the near side of the ice. It's Ramos working that puck up toward Gitman. Gitman able to get that puck into the offensive zone, but without possession, so Schaefer will curl all the way back to his end for that puck. Icing waved as Schaefer was close to it as we tick to 10.5 minutes left to go in this second period. Period of a long change as the Blackhawks have it. They fire wide of the cage. Ramos to pick it up at the near half wall. Bodies his man there. Bouncing puck comes all the way over to Polyakov. Gets caught in the skates just a bit, so he's going to have to reverse for Ramos. Ramos with a nice stick lift takes the puck off his man. Polyakov now will turn far corner for the puck. Blackhawks control once again. They're going to fire in. Latito with a save, and onward we play. As the puck had hopped off Latito's glove and wide, Gitman takes that pass. That was errant from a Blackhawk all the way into the offensive zone. It's Gitman on the puck. Side of the cage, looking out front. Oh, it was Polyakov who was nearly home, but a good stick by the Blackhawks defenseman keeps that from ending up in the back of the road team's net. It's now the Stars kicking that forward off the skate of Polyakov. Schaefer will turn right at the red line to get the puck and dump in deep. It's now the Stars firing through Kocher on the puck, and the reverse play is on for Bolognic. Bolognic out front, looking for Kocher, pinching in as Schaefer. Pass to himself just out of his own reach. Schaefer, though, will keep the zone, and he finds Polyakov down low, far side of the ice. Pass comes through the slot. Nobody home for the Stars. Blackhawks will just send this deep. Should go for an icing. It does. And so we will get a stoppage in play with 9:13 left to go in the second. It's an icing on the Blackhawks. And time enough to remind you, these two teams meet again next Saturday night right at E.J. Murray. We'll have all the coverage for you right here on Midnight Sports. Tune in, but don't forget there's more than half a game here left to go from Abe Stark as the Stars side of the net try to pour forward and test this Blackhawks netminder. It's Coronati at the point, firing in. That one's going to be gloved down. Saved nicely with 9:03 left to go here in the second. It'll be a face-off at the near circle. Russo to take this drop. He's got Kocher to his left. Coronati and Viscoso behind. Blackhawks will take that puck all the way out of the zone. They gain the line. It's going to be dumped in. It was close, but in an exhibition youth hockey game, benefit of the doubt's going to go to the guy who dumped it in so that we can keep things rolling. It's Russo shot out of a cannon through the neutral zone on the backhand, trying to settle that puck down. Got a little hook on the hands, not called, And so onward we play. It's Russo still on the puck near the end boards. In for support is Adamek. What a shift by Russo out there, as now Kocher will try and pick up the puck in the near corner. On the puck there, trying to move that puck to a teammate as the Blackhawks get in the way, but Kocher comes away with it, sends it all the way across. Viscoso in, deflection carries that wide. Adamek nearly able to throw that on net, and the Stars do collect. They throw that up to the blue line. It's Viscoso dumping it in once again. Most sustained pressure the Stars have had 5-on-5 all game, but that puck now ejected all the way out of the zone. The Blackhawks look to control in the offensive zone. They'll take over the puck, top of the circle. Latito gets down quickly and makes the save. It's the Blackhawks, this time offside, and so we will have a face-off in the neutral zone, far side of the ice. 7:53 left to go here in the second period from Abe Stark. Well, looks like this one's just going to be dropped right at the logo, given that's where the puck was shot in from, and so the Stars win that forward. Blackhawks control. Backhanded pass connects for the Blackhawks. They're going to dump this in. Latito blockers that aside. Ensuing shot is going to be sticked aside. It's now the Blackhawks curling with the puck, far side of the ice. Digging it out is O'Day, working it over for Schulman. Schulman on the puck and works that all the way across to the Stars, up to Bergman. Bergman skates into the offensive zone. He shoots just high of the cage, and Ramos there to pick it up in the far corner, bodied by two men. Ramos keeps his skates, throws it across the slot. This one's going to come out of the zone. It was Schulman deputizing for Ramos at the near point. He's able to dump in once again, and Bergman fires right back in. It's now the Stars trying to keep the zone this time through Schulman. Schulman down for Bergman. Bergman nearly had that puck out front. Blackhawks skate gets in the way. Onward we play. Blackhawks receive the pass in stride, near half wall, all the way through the neutral zone. Ramos gets back. It's shot in. Latito sticks that aside, and it will be O'Day smashed into the glass, but able to hold up the puck long enough for some support from Stars teammates. Blackhawks look to curl with it. O'Day on his man, pins him there. Schulman comes away with the puck after O'Day did the dirty work in the near corner. Schulman able to get that puck up and out of the zone. Bergman flying through the neutral zone, nearly picked the pocket of his man. And now the Stars will have to collect once again in the offensive zone as we have 6.5 minutes left to go here in the second. Now it'll be the Blackhawks, far side of the ice, getting that puck up and out of the zone. And Blahnik tries to work his man over, but the Blackhawks pour forward into the offensive end. O'Day pushes his man aside. Shot goes across the face of the goal, and now it's Coronati and O'Day combining to get this puck in the possession of the Stars, up and out of the zone. Pass connects there momentarily for Blahnik. Coronati will clean up the loose change and skate it all the way into the offensive zone. It's Coronati firing in wide of the cage. Stars look to collect once again. Unable to do so at first as the Blackhawks take that puck and send it all the way across the ice. The Blackhawks dumping in once they gain the line. Viscoso will have to go back and pick this puck up. Viscoso behind his net, works it up to the near half wall. It's Briscoe out there on the forecheck, able to force a pass from his man. The Blackhawks have to retreat back to their blue line. Fauci on the forecheck, far side of the ice. Blackhawks will bring it to the near side. Blackhawks into the offensive zone. They're flying out there right now. It is South Westchester, but Coronati put an end to that with the big hit. It's Fauci working that puck on the breakout up to Blahnik. Blahnik across for Briscoe. Briscoe into the offensive end. Briscoe on the puck, keeps his skates, carries that all the way to the end boards, tries to tap it farther for Blahnik, and now it's Fauci's turn to try and cycle that puck down low. He does that, and now quickly on the forecheck again is Fauci. Long reach, jams up the breakout play at first, but here come the Blackhawks, one-on-one with Coronati into the offensive zone, but it was Coronati and Viscoso who had done very well on their defensive pairing work, able to cut out the threat. The Blackhawks just dump in. They've kept the zone so far as the Stars look to break out across the ice with Blahnik. Fauci taps that farther, and now he'll give chase far side of the ice. We're under 5 minutes left to play here in the second. Fauci harasses his man, blows a tire, hops right back up, and now it's the Blackhawks trying to get the puck out of their defensive zone. Across the ice is Polyakov. Leaves the puck there as the Stars work that up to the blue line. They shoot in wide of the cage. It's Polyakov once again working that puck, this time up toward O'Day. Body's in the way on the zone dump in, and it is Schulman giving chase as that puck's racked all the way around. It's going to come out of the zone this time because the Stars were making a change. It's now the Blackhawks pouring forward into the offensive end. Polyakov had gotten back on the back check. Schaefer leans on his man, and we get no call there as the Stars able to cover up through Latito with 4 minutes even left to go here in the second. It will be a face-off, far side of the ice. It's another quick stop there by Latito. We'll do it all over again on that far side of the ice. This time it's a clean win by the Stars. Schaefer works it on the backhand over for O'Day. O'Day on up for Gitman. Gitman on the puck in his own end. He's going to skate it out of the zone all the way through the neutral zone. He gets that puck in deep, and it will be Polyakov firing on it, taking his man out of the play. Schulman dances past his man, rolls to a Blackhawks stick. The Blackhawks have it side of their cage, and they'll look to work this puck at the far side of the ice, up and out of the zone. Fluttering puck does leave the zone. O'Day works that back down toward Russo. Russo dumps in. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the second as the Blackhawks once again need to break out. Stars tilting the ice as of late in this game, but it's the Blackhawks able to escape the threat by flicking that up and out, and so the Stars, through O'Day, will pick that puck up once again in their own zone. It's O'Day curling for some time and space here as he goes behind his own net. O'Day on the puck, fires that off a Star. Russo back for the puck, back to O'Day. O'Day on the puck once again in the sunlight. Comes all the way around, fires it into the neutral zone, and the Blackhawks will control. Bouncing puck gets racked just a bit deeper by Schaefer. Latito out to give him the pass as Schaefer has some time while the Blackhawks make a change. Schaefer off the boards up toward Briscoe. Excuse me, that's Adamek on the puck. Adamek into the offensive end, tries to slap it farther, right over by the door on the far side of the ice. Keeping the zone initially was Schaefer. Blackhawks take over in the neutral zone, and now it's the Stars having to turn in their own end with 2:25 left to go here in the second, trying to get something going in the offensive end, but first they'll need to get out of their own zone. They flick that puck deep. Icing's going to be waved here as that puck's not going to get all the way down, and even if it did, Russo was there first. Blackhawks on the puck. They fire it up to the half wall, now up to the point. Pinching in was Viscoso to keep the zone. Adamek takes his man out of the play. A second Blackhawk comes in as the Stars look to control again in the offensive zone. Viscoso able to settle that puck down at first, but here come the Blackhawks as that puck bounced over a stick. Getting back is Coronati. Long reach. Latito with the save. That puck still loose, and now we'll get a stoppage in play as Latito with the save on that. Shots 10-17 in the arena, but 10-19 on the screen here as we get a face-off in the defensive zone for the Stars. And the Stars don't come away with that one as the Blackhawks shoot high of the cage. Follow-up shot kicked aside by Latito. It was an understated but well-saved puck, and then the shot hits the outside of the pipe on the far side of the ice. Blackhawks throw that in front again. This time, though, the Stars escape. They'll skate this in a 2-on-2. Bergman and O'Connor all the way into the offensive end. It's Bergman on the puck, gets leaned on there, takes it toward the end wall. Blackhawks will come away with it with just 85 seconds left to go in this period. It's the Stars collecting at the logo. Viscoso for Coronati. Coronati up the wall for Bergman. Keeping on side was Bolognic. Bergman has that pass, connect with a teammate over to Bolognic, and now it'll be Viscoso picking up far side of the ice. Racks it in deeper so he can get back to his defensive position. Coronati's pinched in as the Stars keeping the zone well right now. It's the home team trying to work that out front. Touching it farther is Bergman. Rolling puck, though, gobbled up by the Blackhawks netminder, and we'll have an offensive zone draw coming up here for the Stars. Well, 57 seconds left to go in this second period as Stars with a shot on goal there. And so they tick up to 11 in this one, but still looking to put a 1 on the scoreboard here, desperately trying to even this one up late on in the second period. And it's not for a lack of effort, as they've been all around the offensive zone thus far. That rolling puck's going to come out of the zone. Ramos gets back to try and cover his man as he stalks into the offensive zone. The Blackhawks man, Ramos, big hit to make a big play all the way across the ice. It's the Stars finding Schulman in the slot. He gets covered up there. It was a Polyakov pass that had found him in the slot. 37 seconds left to go here in the second as the Blackhawks work that puck all the way around to the far half wall on the defensive side. Home run pass might connect here. Misses everybody. No, it looks like it took a deflection, says the official. Bodied there, though, and a man is down for the Stars. It was Ramos who took a kick in the head trying to get that puck loose. Onward we play, though, with 14 seconds left to go. No arm raised. Ramos back to his skates, able to work that puck over to O'Day. It's O'Day tapping that puck up to the far point. The Blackhawks with 6 seconds left try to get the shot off. It was O'Day with a nice block. Polyakov in for help. Gitman and Polyakov able to see that one out. So that'll do it for the end of the second. It's still Blackhawks 1, Stars nothing. Keep it right here on Midnight Sports. We'll put 15 minutes on the board, do it all over again one last time.
Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt.
All right, as promised, we did it. 15 on the board. We're getting ready to go here. Shots 20-11 in the Blackhawks' favor. Last period of this exhibition, and the Stars need to find the back of the net to even it up. It's O'Connor firing in. That one saved nicely by the Blackhawks netminder, and the Stars look to control far side of the ice. Blackhawks come away with it, and they'll move that puck to the neutral zone, but no farther. And it'll be Viscoso turning for it now in his own zone after the puck took a bit of a deflection. The Blackhawks able to get that just a bit deeper. The Blackhawks now have to retreat in the neutral zone, and it will be Coronati first to this puck, racking it up to the offensive blue line, but no farther once again. It's now the Blackhawks dumping in as we're 35 seconds gone in this period. It will be the Stars trying to get this puck up and out of their defensive zone. Bouncing puck kept in by the Blackhawks. They throw it in on Latito, who's going to just cover up as the Blackhawks had been stalking in. And so we get a stoppage in play here with 4:11 left to go. 14:11. An important digit missing there. 14:11 left to go in this game. Stars searching for a goal. Defensive zone draw upcoming for the home team. Well, this is going to be Schaefer on the puck at his own end line. On the forehand, uses the glass to get that up and out to the neutral zone. Blackhawks look to take over. They're able to settle that puck down and fire in once again. So Schaefer will turn for O'Day. O'Day back to Schaefer. Schaefer on the puck, near circle, fires that across the zone, and now it's Kocher on the backhand looking for Russo. Russo able to body that into the offensive zone, comes in tight. That puck is saved once, then it comes up on the netting, and so we get a stoppage in play, but it was a nice sequence there by the Stars to get a shot on goal through Russo, and an even better save by the Blackhawks netminder. Now we're going to get a call, it looks like, on the Blackhawks for 2 minutes for hooking. And so the Stars will go to the power play here with 13:42 left to go in this game. Stars down a goal, up a man coming up as soon as they get that fifth skater out there. Well, Stars only with 4 out there right now. And there's Kocher coming over the boards to be the fifth skater on the power play. And so it's going to be an offensive zone drop, far side of the ice here. Looks like it'll be Bergman, Kocher, Gitman, Bolognick, and Coronati. It's the Blackhawks controlling off the faceoff in their own end, working it up toward Bolognick, but no farther as Bolognick dumps back in. This time for Bergman across the blue paint, nobody home. Gitman receives that bouncing puck, can't quite get it up to the point, and now it'll be the Blackhawks in a mini break. Bolognick trying to get back. The Blackhawks in. Latino with the save. Oh boy, Latino with a huge save there, and the Blackhawks can't find a way past keeping this a one-goal game as Luke Latino on the shorthanded break. Well, offensive zone draw for the penalty-killing Blackhawks out there. And Russo wins that forward without possession. Blackhawks dump in off the dasher all the way around. Stars should pick it up near side of the ice. They do. Fired on up. And this will be Kocher all the way into the offensive zone. He gets bodied there as the Blackhawks look to take over. They send it to the far side of the ice. Coronati there first. He's going to settle that puck down for Russo. Russo has to leave the zone with it as he's pushed on out. Russo on the puck. Brings that all the way through the neutral zone, does Russo. Carries it into the offensive zone. Russo on the backhand. He gets tripped up there. No arm raised as the Blackhawks man had dropped his stick. Looked like a textbook trip, and the Stars fans apoplectic right now as Russo this time gets hauled down, and that's going to be a call on the Blackhawks. And so just like that, it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Stars for 55 seconds with 2:36 left to go. Well, Stars told to line up and get up to the face-off circle. It's Russo on the drop, winning that up to the near point. Coronati takes that puck, works it over for Bolognick. Bolognick to the slot, fired in, looking for Bolognick streaking toward the net. Stars fans want shots, but there was no shooting lane there for the Stars, and so they'll have to work it on the far side of the ice. The Stars settling that puck down. 37 seconds left to go on the two-man advantage here for the Stars. Bolognick stalks in on the forehand, fires that toward the front of the net, but it's the Blackhawks able to clear and send that all the way through the neutral zone. Retreating is Coronati on the puck. Coronati there, has it. 20 seconds left to go on the two-man advantage for the Stars, and then they'll have a minute on the one-man advantage as Russo able to keep his skate on the right side of the blue. And it's a shot and a score for the Stars. How about that? The Stars able to find the back of the net, and just like that, it's a tie ball game here. As the Stars get on the board with 11:52 left to go. Well, 11:55, I should say, and still should be 1:17 left to go on the man advantage here for the Stars as they did score on the 5-on-3. And so all of a sudden, it's a tie hockey game. The Stars able to even this one up 3 minutes into this third period. It's the Blackhawks trying to settle that puck down behind their net. They are on the penalty kill. Schaefer will work that puck in deep. He was looking for Adamek. Bouncing puck. Finds a Blackhawk instead. Bouncing puck out front. Fired in. And that one ended up wide. Stars retreat with the puck. They curl at the circle. It's O'Connor, far side of the ice. Works that up to the point. Finds O'Day. O'Day for Schaefer. Schaefer fires that in. Looking for a deflection. It was Adamek who got that on net. And it's the Stars trying to collect the puck once again. O'Connor on the puck, far side of the ice. Looks to throw it out front. 38 seconds left to go on the man advantage here as the Stars keep the zone through O'Day. It's O'Day firing that down. Takes a bounce off the glass, off a deflection. Adamek able to keep the zone. Schulman over for it, far side of the ice. On the backhand, digs it farther into the zone. The Blackhawks get it up to O'Day, but no farther. O'Day, touch pass down to Schulman. Schulman curls with the puck, comes off his stick, and this time the Blackhawks are able to clear it. 13 seconds left to go on the man advantage as the Blackhawks will go for a change. It's O'Day settling that puck down. O'Day on the puck, carries it all the way out of his zone. Just 5 seconds left to go on the power play for the Stars. O'Day all the way into the offensive zone. O'Connor calling for it in the slot. O'Day couldn't get it to him. There was no lane. 5-on-5 hockey here for the Stars. It's a deflection on net and saved nicely once again. Oh, and it's another beautiful save. Adamek on the one-timer. Couldn't put it past because it was a wonderful save from the Blackhawks netminder. And now it's the Blackhawks trying to control in the offensive zone as we tick toward 10 minutes. The Blackhawks across the slot. They're in tight on Latito. Couldn't corral the pass. They're in tight once again. Good stick work there by O'Day. Cuts out the threat. Now in tight. The Blackhawks shoot and score. Well, the Blackhawks able to find the back of the net there. And so with 10:06 left to go in this game, it's the Blackhawks who reestablish their one-goal lead in the third period. Now it'll be Fauci at the dot. He's got Polyakov to his right, Briscoe to his left, and it's the Blackhawks dumping in without possession. Stars able to get that through Polyakov out of the zone up toward Fauci. Fauci skates with it into the offensive zone. He's got two men all over him, but he's able to rack that puck deep, then bodies his man at the end walls. Pinning the defender there is Fauci as the Stars look to come away with the puck. Briscoe net front, waiting for the puck, jostling with his man in the blue paint. Fauci comes away with it, throws it toward that blue paint. Briscoe tries to tuck it home. One save and then two. And we get a stoppage in play there after the Blackhawks with a couple of saves. It will be a far side of the ice drop in the offensive zone for the Stars. Polyakov in the slot, Fauci to take the drop. Briscoe again to his left. It's Viscoso and Ramos as the defenders. Blackhawks come away with it, and they'll skate that into the offensive zone. Ramos, though, able to rub his man out of the play. Rolling puck in the slot. It was the late stick there from Ramos and Viscoso that cut out the threat. And so now it's Fauci on the forecheck. That puck's dumped in. Latito's just going to cover it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. And so with 9:15 left to go, another shot on goal for the visitors. But a one-goal game still. And a defensive zone draw upcoming for the home team. It's the Stars taking that face-off win, trying to work it up and out of the zone was Bergman. Fired in off a body, though, by the Blackhawks. O'Day settles the puck down, flicks it up into the neutral zone. He was looking for Bergman, streaking through the neutral zone. The Blackhawks able to survive a big hit there, but not dump it in on the first try. This time they will. O'Day will turn for the puck, far side of the ice. Skates it in that far corner on the forehand, behind his net. Stops, works it up to Bergman on the breakout. Blackhawks playing off the puck just a little bit so as not to give an odd man break up. It's Bolonic and O'Day combining to control the puck again in the Stars' end. O'Day works that puck up just past his winger up there in Gitman, and so we get a stoppage in play here for an offside call and a face-off with 8:34 left to go in this game in the neutral zone. Well, again, we can't thank you enough for joining us right here on Midnight Sports. This will be game one of a doubleheader that spans 6 days between these two teams. Next game up at E.J. Murray Saturday night right here on Midnight Sports, subject to carrier restrictions. Hope to see you then if you can't make the drive up 87 and be at the game in person. This is Russo working the puck out of his zone, and now it's Adamek trying to get around the Blackhawks man who blew a tire. He splits the defenders, nearly has the puck, but the Blackhawks able to get back in time, and now developing the other way is a one-on-one. Viscoso over, gets the stick in the way, cuts out the threat, and so with 8:07 left to go in the third, it's a defensive zone draw for the Stars on the far side of the ice. It was a good stick by Viscoso. Was able to eject that puck up into the netting on the deflection, and this will be Russo to take. Puck's dropped. Russo wins it forward, chips it between the defenders. Veteran play by the alternate captain there to relieve some of the pressure. Bouncing puck's going to come all the way in. Latito settles it there for Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck, works it up toward Adamek. Adamek tries to tap that puck farther. Blackhawks in the way. It's now a puck that finds a Blackhawk, and Latito gets down in a hurry, able to make the save and shuffle that puck off to Russo. Russo able to get that puck up and out of the zone. The Stars reset through Viscoso for Coronati. Coronati gains the line, gets that puck deep. It's going to bounce out front off the flat wall bounce. And now Coronati tries the long reach to keep that puck in the zone. Instead, though, the Blackhawks able to throw that up and out. Bouncing puck should go for an icing. It does, and so it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars with 7:22 left to play here in the third. And it'll be Bergman, O'Connor, Schulman, Ramos, and Schaefer out there as the 5 skaters in white. Schulman, clean win over toward O'Connor. Rolling puck to the corner, near side of the ice. Schulman tries to pass it back toward O'Connor. 4 players in, too many skates in the way. O'Connor does come away with it. O'Connor behind the net, has his stick lifted once, but he stays strong on it. Comes back toward Schulman. Off the back of the twine, Schulman gets it back. On the forehand, Schulman looking across, tries to find a teammate in the blue paint. Ends up, though, with the Blackhawks in control, and they'll come the other way with the puck. The Blackhawks streaking forward. Schaefer able to kick that aside in the slot and see that puck roll harmlessly to the end wall. Now bodying his man is Schulman. Trying to tap that forward is Ramos as the Stars lean on their men in the far corner of Abe Stark Sports Center. Puck does eventually come loose. Schaefer will turn for it. O'Connor there for support. Schaefer able to jam that out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Is it Bergman who finds it? It is. All the way in the offensive zone. Is able to stop on a dime and wait for support. Bergman fires that across. He finds O'Connor down low. O'Connor in the near corner, dumps that in deeper. Going for it is Bergman in the offensive zone. Bergman has it in the far corner. He sees a glove and a stick pop off as the Blackhawks send that puck the other way. The Blackhawks reversing again. Bergman, though, who was picking up his glove, able to stay over there and slow down the breakout of the Blackhawks. That puck goes for an icing. And so we'll get a stoppage with 6:05 left to go in this final frame. Offensive zone draw upcoming for the Stars. Now, Stars down a goal with that 6:05 remaining. Looking to put a second one past this Blackhawks netminder and even this up. Once again, it'll be Bolognic to take the drop. Wins it toward the slot. Touched farther there for Viscoso. And that puck was a 50-50 battle. And the Blackhawks, through momentum, carried it out of the zone, but without possession. It's Polyakov tapping it farther there. Looking for it is Bolognic. And that puck did not cross the blue line, so the Stars had to wait so as not to be offside. It's Viscoso on the puck once again. Taps it up toward Polyakov. That puck's going to be dumped in, and so it will be the Blackhawks sending it off the dasher all the way around, but settling it was Coronati, slapping it in wide of the cage, looking for a deflection, is the veteran defenseman. And now Polyakov first takes the puck off his man, but too many Blackhawks in the way, and here come the Blackhawks as Ramos looks to body his man. Blackhawks continue to pour forward. Getting over was Viscoso, and he's able to send his man careening into the wall. Gitman now in for support. He's got Bolognic over there with him as that puck rolls to the blue line, but not out just yet. Puck sits in the near corner. It's Ramos all the way to the opposite side. Blackhawks control there. It's now the Blackhawks on the puck. They'll try to dump in past Bolognic at the far half wall. Blackhawks again able to dump in to the end walls. They are looking to try and kill as much of this game as possible in the offensive zone as we tick under 5 minutes. Stars able to get that out of the defensive end, but without possession as the Blackhawks will skate that across the logo. Viscoso settles the puck down in his own end, goes point to point for Ramos. Ramos delays, lets his forwards get off the bench here as Polyakov tries to tap that forward. It's Gitman, and then the Stars able to dump in through Bolognic, but without possession. Blackhawks control. 4.5 left to go in this game as the Blackhawks try to chip it up farther in the neutral zone. O'Day out there settles that puck down. It hits a shin guard, but this time it's offside, and so it will be a face-off in the neutral zone here from Abe Stark with 4:20 remaining to go in this game. It's the Stars winning that face-off back to O'Day. O'Day across the ice for Ramos. Ramos up for Kotcher. Kotcher fires in. That one's just going to be gloved down by the Blackhawks netminder, and so we'll do it all over again, this time in the offensive end of the Stars. Now, puck's dropped there, and it's Kotcher who fires in, and it's saved once again by the Blackhawks netminder. And so, Stars will try again on the far side of the ice. Blackhawks who take that face-off win, put it behind their net, and they're going to try the near side of the ice on the zone breakout. Can't get past O'Day at first, but they do try the far side of the ice this time and skate it into the neutral zone. This one goes for an icing, and so we will have a face-off back in the offensive end here with 3:51 left to go in this game. Looks like it'll be Russo to take this drop on that far side of the ice. He's got Adamek in the slot. That puck is dropped, controlled by the Stars, fired in. It hits a stick. It was Kotcher who was trying to find the back of the net there. Instead of Blackhawk's stick, was able to gum it up, and the Stars will have to retreat all the way to their end behind their cage, get this puck. Kotcher with a good stick left. He's going to find Russo. Russo storms forward. He's got Adamek on the wing. Russo able to gain the zone. On the forehand comes Russo. He stops at the near half wall, tries to work it up toward the point, and then he'll turn and dump it deep for Adamek. Adamek on the puck. Gets bodied into the end walls there, but he keeps his skates, works it over for Bergman. Bergman up for Viscoso, and he gets handcuffed by the pass just a bit. Now the Blackhawks are in business coming the other way. Good back check there by Viscoso. Cuts out the threat. And it'll be Viscoso over for Coronati. Coronati on up. He was looking for a winger streaking forward through Bergman. It hit a skate, but Bergman looks to get the puck back now. Nearly takes it in stride and taps it into the offensive end. And it'll be Schulman keeping that puck in the zone with 2:50 left to go in this game. The Stars pushing to find that goal. It's now Coronati over for Viscoso. He goes point to point. Viscoso on the puck. Works that in deep. Side of the net comes that puck, and it's going to be covered. Tricky play there for the Blackhawks netminder. Unable to make the save with 4:35 left to go in this ball game. It's a Stars offensive zone draw near circle. Now Schulman's got O'Connor to his right. Looks to be Bergman in the slot. That puck just sits at the dot, tied up in too many skates and sticks, and now O'Day able to keep the zone and fire it in deep. Blackhawks come away with it. Schulman on the forecheck. Looks to body his man. The Blackhawks, though, happy to flip that all the way up and out of the zone. This rolling puck should go all the way down for an icing. It does. And so with 2:15 left to go in this game, another offensive zone draw here for the Stars. We'll keep our eye on Latito as we tick toward 2 minutes and a minute and a half or so. See if the Stars bench is going to get a sixth skater out there right around the time they did last night in Great Neck. It's Schulman winning that forward. The Blackhawks control. Schulman bodies his man there. Blackhawks in for support. O'Connor now for the Stars. Side of the cage. Throws that across. Rolling puck still loose. It's tapped up and in. That's a Stars goal. The Stars score and tie this one up. And just like that, with 2:05 remaining, it's the Stars 2, the Blackhawks 2. And doing the damage there was Bergman. Well, 2:05 left to play, and it is a tie hockey game here from Abe Stark Sports Center in Coney Island, Brooklyn. Bergman on the bouncing puck finds the back of the net and evens things up in this exhibition matchup. Now it'll be O'Day taking that face-off win, working it back over for Ramos. Ramos worked that up off the boards, and the Blackhawks dump right back in. So turning for it is O'Day. O'Day on the puck, works that up toward the blue line, fired across is that puck by the Stars. It's Bolonik into the offensive end. He shoots, and that one's going to be covered up nicely by the Blackhawks netminder. And so we'll get an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. It's the Blackhawks controlling the puck off the faceoff and working it to the far side of the ice. Bodying his man there is the Stars defenseman, Coronati. Shot goes wide of the cage. Blackhawks look to collect on the near side of the ice. They're going to work that all the way across, and Coronati retreats to his own far corner to pick that puck up. He's got Viscoso out there for support. Looks to find him. A stick in the way. Now Fauci will have to tuck in for support. Viscoso in there as well as Coronati looks to come away with the puck. Bouncing puck Back of the cage, Blackhawks again look to get out on the forehand. They shoot. Latito gets down in a hurry, able to make that save. As that puck still sits in the slot, Latito with another save. He gets all the way across. Oh, what a save by Luke Latito as he dove across with 52 seconds left. It's now the Blackhawks still trying to get out in front. Blackhawks on the forehand. They hit the side of the cage that time. 40 seconds left to go here from Abe Stark. It's now Fauci on the forecheck. And the Stars able to get that puck into the offensive zone, but just a bit offside. And so we get a stoppage in play here. And a face-off at the far side of the neutral zone. Puck's dropped. 35 seconds left to play. As O'Day turns back into his own end, works that up to the near defensive point. Out of the zone, the Stars get that puck, and offside are the Blackhawks. So 25 seconds left to go in this one. Face off in the neutral zone. Stars trying to see out a tie, or maybe if they can sneak a last-second goal, steal one here at Abe Stark after trailing most of the game. It's now the Blackhawks controlling at the logo, firing in. Latito sees that go wide. He got down to make sure it wasn't going to end up in the back of the net. It's O'Day able to flick that up and out of the zone. Rolling puck. It was Kocher who was able to get that puck farther, and now Ramos swipes it forward, but here come the Blackhawks. 9 seconds left to go. Blackhawks into the offensive zone. O'Day and Ramos cut out the threat, and the Stars able to get that puck out of the zone. We get a stoppage with 0.4 seconds left to go here, as it was an offside call on the Blackhawks. Well, a penalty call, in fact. And so this will be an offensive zone draw for the Stars with 0.4 seconds remaining. Now we'll see. Looks like might be a timeout called. No, Stars not going to use their timeout with 0.4 seconds left to go. Makes sense, as they just want to get their power play unit out there, win a very quick draw and get something on net, maybe even a shot off the face-off. And instead, the Blackhawks do well to tie that one up. And there goes the buzzer. So we've gone final from here at Abe Stark. And it's tied at 2 apiece. And so thank you so much for joining us from Coney Island. It's the New York Stars 2, the South Westchester Blackhawks 2. We'll see you on Saturday. Until then, stay safe.